speaking of killing things, we had the OC of AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson versus Cedric Alexander and the Viking Raiders. As Cedric is entering, we have Corey Graves trying to sell us on that Cedric Alexander was within a hair of winning the United States Championship last night. Really? I guess me and Corey Graves were watching two different matches, because the match I saw was less than 5 minutes and saw AJ Styles get a visual pin over Cedric before getting an actual pin over Cedric. So, to each their own. AJ, once again, is going to end up pinning Cedric Alexander here, who looked like an absolute idiot in this match, as he's in the ring with either Gallows or Anderson. He has, I think it might have been Anderson, we'll just say it was Anderson, who is propped in the OC's corner after Cedric probably did like a back elbow to him or something. And so Cedric turns his back to Anderson, who is in the opposing team's corner, and he turns his back to them to showboat. AJ gets the blind tag. Cedric goes back to work on Anderson, but doesn't realize AJ is the legal man because he is clearly a moron. AJ comes in with the phenomenal forearm out of nowhere, pins Cedric clean. AJ goes to beat down on Cedric. The Viking Raiders get involved. They and the OC, Gallows and Anderson, take each other out with Ivar doing a big senton off the top rope to the outside, which somehow there were 3 people there and he still ended up splatting on the floor in between them. That looked like it sucked. And so, off of this, AJ was going to set up for another phenomenal forearm, but Cedric was able to evade it, and he ends up getting AJ on the top rope, going for a Hurricane Rana off the top rope, but AJ catches him into a Styles Clash, which he connects with off of the top. So, to go through the last 24 hours for Cedric Alexander, they featured visually being beaten by AJ, who lifted him up before the 3 count after he hit the Styles Clash on the outside. Then later in that same match, being beaten by AJ in less than 5 minutes. Being beaten down 3 versus 1 after that match. So he took 3 L's in a row right there, but wait, there's more. He gets pinned by AJ again the next night, and beaten down again. This time, without the help of Gallows and Anderson, it was just AJ by himself. They have killed Cedric dead. How you go from what seemed like a push for Cedric to this, and maybe they think that this is going to help Cedric, but I can't imagine how they would think that. This is very disappointing. This match did not need to take place. We already had the conclusion. AJ beat Cedric fairly handily at Clash of Champions. There was no need to pair them together again. And if it ends up being a rematch with Cedric versus AJ again, then I don't know what the hell Cedric did to deserve that match, because he's been beaten decisively by AJ like 3 different times in just 2 matches. So, that is disappointing.